will kick it away to start. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Wake Forest's offense will take the field first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
That's reeled in. It's Mays. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Miami's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Gets it out fast. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Canes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
Touchdown, Hurricane! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Here he comes, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it. Touchdown, Miami. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, message to this offense.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient, like not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? It'll be third and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He'll try to do it himself. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll move the tight end. A first down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but into the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth-quarter game.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got his man. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? From the gun, looking for a man. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Off play action on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw, it's back. Lofts one high and deep. Makes a grab at the 25 and there's room. Touchdown, K. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down.
And the returner goes down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And the Hurricanes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mays. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hernandez. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Mays. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. They'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Mays. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Back to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's back. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Quarterback may change this route. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Miami. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
No way. Ain't no way this team will lose. Fucking
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Finds his man. It's Marion. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's back. Fires to the tight end. Got room at the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Direct snap. Finding an escape route. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. Quickly complete. Looking for the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
From from the red zone. It's Fletcher. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires into the end zone.
I knew I was going to throw a fucking pick.
Intercepted.
I knew I was going to throw a fucking
guys
pick.
have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and
sorry,
catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got it behind the line. It's Barnes. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. Guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off to stop the threat.
Oh, this nigga immediately comes in and throws a pick?
A return there would have just been icing on the cake.
$85. What the fuck? He's a fucking pocket passer. Fuck it, Judge. Come on in here, buddy.
Have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Motherfucker comes in the middle. Yeah, you get your ass.
This drive will come from their own 23.
You definitely getting encouraged to
Another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. You got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field because he's not in the flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Play action pass success has a
you
lot
got an arrow go on your ass, boy.
Fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up?
Turning it on. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Hold on.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Bam! Good hit, 2-3. Way to come down on
Should
that.
have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's
Oh my God! Drop that.
defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Flying out to the left.
Hit it.
making a big play and putting it in
Put
the
it.
end zone.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
I don't give up.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather.
I'm about to make this nigga fumble.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense.
No, keep using. Keep using.
It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled.
Oh, wow.
A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
You came down for still. You just got smoked, though, dog. You got to put a body on that, dog.
That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches.
You got to bring your legs before you got ramped over.
The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Hurricanes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Anderson wants to throw. It's complete. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Oh, my God. That nigga murdered me. What's on number 10?
The quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense
down
to
here
get home
hitting
on
niggas
that
right
play.
there.
You see
All
them
right,
playing
cool.
man
That's
coverage
what
in
y'all
the
wanna
back
do?
end,
Yeah.
slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit.
Why the fuck is that so fast?
Not a chance. Missed it.
Man, we listen to
They
these
blow the
bitch
field
ass
goal.
niggas. What the fuck
Something
is that?
finally goes wrong. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, like
come
a
here,
charity,
nigga.
giving the football away too much.
He hit you
Gotta take
hard,
care of
boy.
the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he gets the 1st down, but man,
Body on body.
On his noggin.
Bam, 29 on 29.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
finds the tight end.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
What up? What up?
They say you could call
shit was
on
good.
every play. Well, they did on that one. And the Demon Deacons
Like 24 million, I think.
big loss on the last play.
Baker, I can't sign him.
From the gun,
No. It won't. I ain't got enough. You want like 28 million or something.
If we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Yeah, well then I got like 22 million. Whatever he wants, I got like 3 less than.
Here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field.
Yeah, but why don't you just sign Baker yourself?
No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a zero up there.
He been there for 2 weeks. That nigga ain't going nowhere. But I mean, if, I guess we can do that. But you know, if I pick him up, I can't trade him to you. Or I'd have to fucking yeah, and that would fucking suck because then I'd have to eat a fucking penalty.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter.
I would definitely try to. I'm trying to trade Anthony Richardson. I'm starting my rookie for the rest of the year, bro. I don't care what it brings either. If it brings a dip, it brings a dip. Fuck it.
Safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to.
Dog, we got a whole nother season next year, bro. You good? We're not. Well, yeah, I want you to do your thing anyway. But I'm probably gonna see a fucking dip because, like I said, dog, my next 2 games are the Ravens and Jaguars. So, yeah, I'm looking like, man, I might be fucking. Season might be shot 1-3. 1-3. At least I gotta win against the Niners. Fuck it.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's gonna
They calling a holding on me, dude. You fat fuck. Shit, I be playing by the game. I'm just finishing my game up.
The ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that
Why wouldn't I just trade you? Why wouldn't I just trade you Anthony Richardson? I don't understand.
And limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board.
My nigga, Anthony Richardson's an 80 overall, and I'm not signing him that shit. Like, if you want that nigga, I would definitely trade it to you. Cheap. You can get it for like a second. I'm not even gonna bust your ass, dog. Like, well, I don't know. I don't know if they'll do a second because he's a superstar and he's hella fast and big. But definitely a first. I don't care. 1 first, and you can have. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like. Well, I mean, like I said, if you can figure it out, then I'll do whatever you need me to do. But like I said, you know, if I pick him up and I can't fucking trade him to you, I'm going to have to drop him. I'm going to have to take a fucking penalty to drop him. Who? Yeah, because I had to fucking franchise tag his bitch ass because he doesn't want to come back. And that's why I went and got that rookie, because fuck him. You don't want to come back, fuck you. I'm not going to try to get you back. I will go with a rookie, dog. I'm about to let this rookie eat all year, dog. I'm about to just do the little, I already got the little training camp shit where you get 4 times for the shit and all that. Yeah, nigga, I'm just going to put this nigga in training camp, do the shit with him every week, let that nigga start, and try not to throw as little picks as possible. Try to get this nigga. I mean, shit, I don't even got to fucking try to get him built up. He already a superstar X Factor. All I got to do is try to get his motherfucking, all I got to do is try to get his throw power built up. Give him like 92, 93, I'm straight. Straight up.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep Anthony Richardson as an insurance policy and fucking.
They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen,
You should have said something. I'd have definitely took him, dog. I'd have took him and gave him, hey, Rich, you've been chilling out.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
and they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
And everybody like, oh, man, you trade away Anthony Richardson, he fast. Like, yeah, he fast, but I don't run with my quarterback like that. So it don't matter. Like, that nigga fast as fuck, but I don't run with my quarterback, and I don't be doing all them extra-ass play actions and shit and all that shit, which I'm going to start doing for real, for real. I'm not going to lie, because, nigga, I knew what the Vikings was doing. That nigga was still fucking me up, dog. Bruh, he was fucking me up with it, dog. I was like, bro, I can't even be mad at the shit, dog.